for the 2 kilovolt to jump across. Ow! Do this at home. Now you'll have high voltage as do this at home. Now as soon as I turn on this, what is this? Ow! Try this at home. Now as soon as what's going on? Why can't I flip the sides? Stop this. Wow, this is getting, oh my god! Whoa. Oh. Let's run 10 amps through this graphite and see how much it glows. Nice. Am I on fire? Full bridge rectifier. Let it cool down for a while and oh, reduce the voltage to something like 1 volt because you know the resistance of the tongue is much smaller than the skin. And still if I short the power supply I get the same 150 amps. Okay, you can see it still sparks. Let's try it out. What the f? I thought I set it to 1 volt. And you can see a tiny negative sign beside it. That means that that side needs to be connected to ground or negative. Hoping that at least the capacitors are not charged anymore. Let's try them out. Also beneficial to zap a bare board like this one and see what happens on the actual board. Never hold the board you're zapping with your hand because the EST will jump to your body through the board. It's a belt that you tie around your belly with a tiny device that senses your motion. As long as you move, you're okay. But if you stop for any reason, it'll zap you like a mother. You will move no matter what, or else you will feel the pain. The device may often false trigger to sharp objects and it cannot be caught. Including yourself. The device is very simple. It runs on 2 AA or AAA batteries and has 2 electrodes on the bottom and turns on with a switch. Now if you don't move, it says if you stop moving, it senses that and will shock you. Here. It in some nice packaging. With this revolutionary device, with the flick of a switch, you're ready to But right now I'm touching the wires and I can't even feel it because the voltage is not high enough. Who's this? No, I'm not Steve. Wrong number. Pain, your body can react fast. It'll contract your leg muscles and make you jump. The wires at this end are tied together in pairs as you can see, and each pair is attached to one of these cables, which we can plug them into the wall power plug. Please join me for the first time to hear how it sounds. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Voltages on this. Something you must never hear. Always be careful not to short your car battery. Now I connected these cables to the battery and all I want to do is to pass them under. If I can just pass these cables under the table here. Always finish your wiring before connecting to your power supply. Now instead I'm going to use my power limited supply up here that will drive this pump that's made of this DC brushed motor here, and it's going to run fluid into the cylinder back here that will move it around. Now I enable the power supply. Always double check your connections. Well, that was a pretty bad idea. I couldn't keep steady enough to read this stupid meter. And I could have died. See, the thing is that the current meter is like a short circuit and it's not gonna isolate your body against high voltage. set very low. Observe. Oh! Who the hell set this to 25 volts? And increase the frequency all the way to 60 Hz. I shock my ass sitting on these live wires. Always clean up the lab, otherwise something will bite you in the ass.